Hey guys, so in this video we're going to be going over the best equipment options for the new Legends Limited Super Saiyan 2 KEFLA. So we go over here to the party formation screen. I'm going to split this up into two different sections like we did with the Ultra Namek Goku and Full Power Frieza video. I think what we'll do is we'll just talk about all-purpose equipment first that is not super team specific, not a lot of conditions, and then we'll start getting into the team specific, composition specific equipment in the second half of this. So to start out with, we want to go through some all-purpose equipment. I have 4 equips listed here that I think are pretty good for this character. The first one is actually going to be the brand new Awakened equip that dropped today alongside KEFLA, and it is this one here, I'm Nowhere Close to Done. This is actually an equipment I do want to test a bit. I actually have not had the chance to test this out yet, so I'm not 100% sold on this being like an end-all, be-all, must-use on KEFLA, but it certainly is very good. 12% health, you're getting 10% to pure defenses. The strike pure defense is coming from if this character is a Universe 6 character, and then the pure blast defense, the condition on that one is if the character using the equip is a rival universe character, and then you're also getting 23% to base strike and blast attack. So overall, I think this equip probably will be a must-use in every scenario, but I do want to do some testing with it first. You're getting a decent amount of bulk off of this, some HP, and you're getting some decent offenses from this. So all around, I think this is pretty good. And of course, KEFLA being a Universe 6 character and a rival universe character is going to fulfill both conditions for this. So I just think this is a very, very good equip. If you're, open to farming Awakened equipments, I know the system is really bad, and you're specifically looking for good equips for KEFLA, this is probably one of the first ones you want to attempt and rank up or try and awaken. So this is a really good one for her. The next one is going to be the current PvP equip. This is Look, Don't Get So Depressed. The equipment condition for this is you must be a fusion warrior to equip this, and in slot 1 and slot 3 combined, you're getting 30% to base strike attack and 15% to pure strike attack if this character is a tag Saiyan, which of course KEFLA is a Saiyan. So really, really good damage on this one. This is probably one of the better offensive equips we're going to be talking about. In fact, it's probably the second best offensive equip on here. 30% base strike and 15% pure strike is a lot. And then on top of that, you're getting 12% health. So it's not like you're getting no defensive mechanics on this. You're getting at least HP, which is solid. But yeah, this is just a really good gold equip for KEFLA that does not require that she be on a specific setup. You could run her on leader slot on like LOE or something, and you could still get the full effects of this equip. So pretty good. The next equip we're going to talk about is this. Now, I don't think this is going to be super high up on the priority list, and also given the fact that it's a co-op equip with really bad reroll rates, this is not one that I would like extremely highly recommend you go for specifically for KEFLA, but it's at least an option if you feel like you want to go down the path of giving her a bit more survivability. This one, you can equip all Saiyans with this, but the slot 3 condition is what makes it pretty particular. You get 20% to pure blast defense when the character when a character on your team is a Saiyan and Potara character. Of course, KEFLA is both a Saiyan and a Potara character, so she theoretically could get the full effects of this. This is very defensive. Slot 1, 10% health and health restoration. Slot 2 is 32% to base strike defense, and then slot 3, like I just said, is 20% to pure blast defense. So if you feel like your KEFLA really needs the extra defense and you want to test this out, you definitely can give this a shot. Alternatively, maybe you don't end up using this on KEFLA, but maybe you end up using this on a character that's running on the same team as your KEFLA, because again, the slot 3 condition, it's not this character who's using the equip needs to be a Saiyan and a Potara character. It's just if you have a battle member who's a Saiyan and a Potara battle member, then this will be fully active. So you could be running something like Namek Goku in the leader slot, and you'd be able to get the full effects of this equipment up for Namek Goku if you're running him next to KEFLA, because KEFLA is a Saiyan and Potara character. So this could be a good equip for allies with KEFLA. I think you probably more so want to prioritize offense with KEFLA, so I don't know if I'd recommend using this on her, but this is just at least an option if you feel you need the extra survivability with her. And then the last all-purpose equip we're going to talk about is this, or sorry, not this one. It's Let's Amp This Up. I think, where was this? I wrote the name down. I actually got to find it. Give me a second. Okay, it's this one. This is the 7th anniversary part 1 PvP equip, which is pretty good for KEFLA. So this is giving 15% special move damage, 10% health, 15% health restoration, and then of course, because KEFLA is fulfilling the universe rep condition in slot 3, she's getting 10% to pure strike and blast attack. The condition on this is just Saiyan to equip it, so of course KEFLA meets all these conditions. I really do like this equipment because you're getting basically everything you could want from this. Health and health restoration and blue card damage and both pure offenses. I'm a huge fan of this one. So yeah, this is I think you can't really go wrong by using this. I used this in my showcase for KEFLA. I had this equipped on all 3 of my universe rep characters, and I think it adds a lot to what they're able to do. So those are the 4 all-purpose equips that don't really require that KEFLA be on a particular team build. Now we're going to talk about 4 equips that kind of require that you have other certain tags or characters on the team with KEFLA in order to get the full effects of the equips. So the first one is going to be Awakened Show Us What You Can Do, which is this Beerus equip, which I think probably is just the best equip you can have on KEFLA, probably next to the one I talked about in the first section, the Awakened KEFLA equip that came out today. But this Beerus equip, another equipment that released in part 1 of the 7th anniversary, incredibly strong for KEFLA. This is giving 38%, a combined 38% base strike attack from slots 1 and 2. In slot 2, you're getting also 20% to base strike defense, and then in slot 3, you're getting 10% of special move damage. And here is the condition on this one. In order to get the 10% pure strike attack, you need to have another universe rep character on the team with KEFLA. Not a crazy hard condition to fulfill, considering most of the time I think you're going to be wanting to use KEFLA on a universe reps team regardless, but that is just something to keep in mind in order to get the extra pure strike on this. So this is giving a lot of strike attack to KEFLA, so it could be definitely a very good option for her. If you are running another universe reps character alongside KEFLA, I would probably consider this to be a must run alongside the one we talked about in the prior section. Okay, so then the next equip we're going to talk about is actually going to be, if we go further down, this one right here, Awakened Going Full Out. This one, probably not a must run, but it is going to give a lot of extra stats. So this is giving 18% to base strike defense, 20% to base blast defense, and then you're getting 15% to base strike and 5% to pure strike per universe rep battle member. So if you're running a full universe rep team, you could definitely make use of this for the 15% pure and base strike attack. So this is good. You could compare this to something like the gold Super Vegito equip we talked about in the first section. This is going to be giving clearly more damage. You're just getting an extra 15% of base strike attack with this one over the one we just looked at. But you're basically trading off 12% HP on this one for the base defenses on this one. It's close. I think I prefer the HP, but yeah, again, it is close. If you don't have, and this is probably not going to be the case for most players, but if you don't have that gold Super Vegito equipment, and maybe you can't get a good roll or something, and maybe you do have this one already awakened because you liked using, I don't know, a universe rep team or a rival universe team back in the day, this could be a solid replacement for that Super Vegito equip. But you do want to have a full universe rep team in order to make the most out of this, because you're getting the pure offenses from depending on how many battle members you have that are in the universe rep team. So that one is a decent option for KEFLA as well. The next one is going to be the co-op unique equip, the Jiren one, the full power Jiren one, powering up Yearning for Strength. This is another very powerful offensive equip for KEFLA, and it's got some decent defenses as well. Slot 1, you're getting 10% special move damage, and then in slot 2, you're getting 20% to base strike defense, and then 10% to pure strike defense when you have a rival universe character as a battle member, which of course KEFLA is herself a rival universe character. And then in slot 3, you're getting 20% to base strike attack and 10% to pure strike attack when there is a tag Sun Family battle member. So that is the condition on this one. Again, not super tough to get, but you want to make sure you're running a Goku on the team, a Gohan on the team, a Goten on the team. Any Sun Family character would work to fulfill the condition for the third slot's pure strike attack. So not only are you getting base strike, you're getting pure strike, and you're getting blue card damage, and you're getting pure defenses and base defenses. So this is still, I mean, this is a 5th anniversary equipment. This is still really, really powerful. And the main reason why is because it's so easy to fulfill the slot 2 condition with KEFLA. Usually that's the one where you don't really have a great character to fulfill that one with. But with KEFLA already being Rival Universe, all you need to do then is just use her next to like a Goku, and you'll have slot 3 active. So this is a pretty good equip as well. That should be pretty easy to get the condition on. And then the last equip we're going to talk about is the one up here. This is probably like lowest priority, but it's still, I think, good enough to be worth mentioning. And it is this co-op Kaba equip that released also in the 7th anniversary. This one can be equipped in any Universe Survival Saga character. Slot 1, you are getting, is this actually, yeah, okay, this is set as blast defense. 18% to base blast defense. Slot 2, you're getting 15% to base strike defense. 15% to pure strike attack when you have a full Universe Rep team. So this is the condition on this one. You want to have a full Universe Reps team. And then in slot 3, you're getting 15% to base blast defense and then 15% to pure blast attack when you have a full Universe Reps team. So in full, you're getting 33% to base blast defense, 15% to strike defense, and then 15% to both pure offenses with this. This is pretty solid, again, but it requires you have a full Universe Reps team, and I probably would say there are better options than this. Some of the ones I talked about earlier I think are probably just better for KEFLA in particular. KEFLA is more of a hyper-focused strike character, so this is giving you 15% of pure blast attack, but I think I'd prefer to focus on equips that more so gave higher strike values than this. So still a good equip to consider though, and that is going to conclude the recommended equips for KEFLA. Again, I think in most cases I would go something like this. I would probably then go to the Beerus one, assuming you have another Universe Rep character on the team. And then the last slot kind of could be up to you. If you want more damage, you want to focus more so on just doing tons and tons of damage, I'd probably go with the Super Vegito equip, the current PvP equip. If you want more defense, you can go with this. I also think the Jiren one is a really good option as well, giving the blue card damage and the base and pure strike attack. Or if you have a full Universe Reps team, you could even include something like the Kaba equip for the extra pure stats. So that's going to conclude this video. Let me know what equips you are planning on using on KEFLA if you did pull for her and you did pull her. Hope you guys enjoyed this one, and I will see you in the next one.